Hi there. I want to talk to you about why your business needs reputation management. Let's start with some basic stats. When a customer needs a local product or service today, around 95% of them search online. 88% of those customers will use your ratings to decide whether or not to use your business. In fact, 70% of consumers say they'll only trust you if you have a minimum of 6 to 10 reviews. And 72% even go as far as to say they trust those online reviews as much as a personal recommendation. Now that's huge! Research shows that fluctuations in ratings can have enormous impacts on your business. For example, according to a study by brightlocal.com, a change from a 2-star rating to a 4-star rating can equate to a 250% increase in business, while a Harvard study indicates that a decrease in your rating by a single star can affect your revenue by almost 10%. It's also worth noting how much consumers rely on smartphones for these searches. Around 80% of smartphone owners will use their phones to research the goods and services they need. After doing their research, 61% of them will call a business, 59% will physically visit the location, and 94% will take action within 24 hours. Let me repeat that. 94% will take action within 1 day. So let me ask you this. If a customer who is 94% likely to take action within 24 hours looks for a local good or service online that you offer, and your competitor has higher ratings, more reviews, or stands out in any way more than you, what's that doing to your business? And by the way, it doesn't matter whether you've got good SEO and your rank is higher than them. That era has ended. Today, the consumer cares which of you has a higher rating and more reviews. Negative reviews are also an important factor, and a tricky one to deal with. People are much more inclined to talk about a negative experience than about a positive one. In fact, for every good experience a consumer has, they usually only share it with one person. But for every negative experience, they'll tell 10 other people. And although 70% of consumers will return to a business if a problem is resolved quickly, how do you reach out to those people before they've posted a negative review? How do you even know when those negative experiences happen? It's becoming more and more clear these days that if a small business wants to succeed and stand out from their competitors, reputation management is not just an option, it's a necessity. The question is, how do you go about doing it? As if owning a business isn't enough work in itself, now you've got to find a way to collect more positive reviews, to increase your overall rating, to do that on multiple sites so consumers can find you, to ensure that you can even get reviews by making sure your business is listed accurately on all those review sites, to keep this whole thing constant so your most recent reviews aren't old, to decrease negative reviews, to obtain contact info for people who've had a bad experience so you can reach out to them, to correlate positive and negative feedback to specific employees so you know who's doing a good job and who needs training, to brag about positive reviews, maybe via social media or on your website, to stay notified of feedback as it comes in, to do all this on your tight schedule or delegate it to an employee without having to hire a new one, and to somehow accomplish it all without breaking your business's budget. Sound impossible? Well, maybe it has been. Until now, that is. Introducing Polonius Reputation Manager, the automated platform that does, well, all of that stuff. If you'd like to learn more, be sure to watch video number 2, the Polonius Feedback Cycle.